Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can, and I continue with Gabriel Knight 2, The Beast Within, blind. I was about to report to the police, so let's do that.
The American P.I.
Criminal Commissar Lieber. I couldn't just call you KKL, could I?
Sit down.
How about KKK? What's the status on the case?
There's nothing new that I can share with you.
Is there anything new that you can't share with me?
I really like Lieber. I like how done he is with Gabriel's bullshit. Because to be honest, Gabriel is pretty obnoxious to me. From my perspective, I don't think I would have liked to hang out with a person like him. He's pretty grating.
Okay, let's try this. You haven't found the zoo wolves yet?
No.
Have you caught anything yet?
No.
Why am I not surprised? Kind of a funny thing. I talked to Grossberg's assistant. It was a fluke, really. But she mentioned you guys took some of Grossberg's ledgers?
I told you to stay out of our business, Knight.
True. Why did you guys take ledgers if Grossberg was just a random victim?
As long as this case is open, I'm going by the book. That means a standard background check on the victim.
Find anything?
I don't think anyone's looked yet. We'll probably assign one of the younger men to do it. As you say, Grossberg was a random victim.
Did I say that? I don't suppose you'd let me take an eensy-weensy look at Grossberg's ledgers?
Absolutely not.
What if I could prove that Grossberg wasn't a random victim?
You're crazy.
Am I?
Look, if you have information, I want to know what it is now.
What information? Look, 5 minutes with the ledgers. If Grossberg was a random victim, my looking won't matter. And if not, I may be able to help you out. You get nothing to lose either way.
I don't believe you know anything. No papers.
Well, take a look at that. Although, technically speaking, me recording them is illegal, right? I didn't... Like, that's kind of a problem. In Europe, I'm not sure about it in Germany, but in Poland, there isn't actually as clear-cut of a case, sort of jurisprudence-wise, legal-wise, as in the States, where they say, the fruits of the poison tree are poisoned themselves, by which they mean if you obtain evidence by unlawful manner, you cannot use that. It is a bit more contentious here, but surely that's probably a problem, right? To some degree.
If I can convince you I do know something new about this case, will you let me see Grossberg's ledgers?
I'm listening.
Good. Keep it up.
bereits weiß, dass unsere Wölfe nichts damit zu tun haben. Die können einen Test machen an den Körpern.
Gut. Ihre geflüchteten Wölfe sind keine Killer. Was soll's? Halten Sie nur Ihren Mund. Sie sind damit besser dran.
Aber Herr Knight, er kam gestern Morgen zu meinem Büro. Er hat viele Fragen gestellt.
Worüber?
Über die Wölfe.
Ich habe mir gedacht, wissen Sie etwas über Großbergs Tod?
Wieso sollte ich?
Nun, ganz einfach. Ich gab Ihnen seinen Namen.
Und?
You were...
The ledgers first, please.
Starter, bringen Sie Großbergs Papiere herein. Danke, Starter. Das ist alles. I'm going out for some coffee. You'd better have something important to tell me when I get back, Knight. Or you'll learn more about Chairman law enforcement than you ever cared to know.
What? That's...
Steiner! Kommen Sie her und nehmen Sie die Papiere weg. All right. Spill it.
Herr Dr. Klingman from the zoo?
Yes?
He belongs to a men's club, right? And the guy that was asking about Grossberg, well, he's in that club too. Ditto the third guy, the one with the personality of a pit bull.
Go on.
The guy that was asking about Grossberg, he was listed in one of Grossberg's address books. They knew each other. In the club these fellas all patronize is only blocks from where Grossberg was killed. Coincidence? I don't think so.
Good work. We'll have the club investigated immediately. You'll have to leave that tape here.
Wait a minute. I'm already in with these guys. You go in there with your SWAT troop and my stool pigeon days are over.
Sorry, but I'm in charge of this case, and now I have a lead. I can't depend on a civilian to do my job. What's the name of this club?
The Friendly Wanderer. It's near the university.
Okay. I appreciate the information, but as of now, I want you to disappear. We'll handle everything.
Sure, I understand. Good luck, Lever.
The tape?
sucker.
Okay, Gabriel is an idiot. Grossberg's contact Dorn. I have to first read what it is on the piece of paper that he stole. But he's an idiot. How can he expect to get away with this? He stole evidence in a foreign country. It was already ridiculous in Gabriel Knight 1, but at least he was a US citizen who was friends with a US detective. Here, he's a random tourist from another country, meddling with a police investigation. He has stolen evidence and he has swatted some guys. Like, theoretically, it could end in someone getting killed if they sweep some other club of people who don't know anything about this. Like, this is majorly illegal, majorly wrong, and majorly dumb. I cannot get behind this. But you know, it is an adventure game, so...
Exports, exotics. It'd be nice to know what all of this meant.
Maybe my lawyer will help me.
I'm not sure why I'd want to show him that.
No, I guess...
I don't have anything else to say right now.
Well.
I don't think she speaks much English. Besides, she only wants to talk about white sausages.
There is something I'm supposedly missing here, but to be honest, I'm not sure what it is at the moment. I guess I'll go to that Dorn guy.
Hello, are you Mr. Dorn?
Yes. What do you want?
My name is Knight. I'm an associate for Grossberg's.
Grossberg. That son of a bitch owes me a lot of money. Now he's dead. Who's going to pay me, huh?
I'll be handling Grossberg's accounts. If you could just tell me what services you perform for him exactly, I can get you a check right away.
I don't talk to nobody about what I do. You pay me what I'm owed. Maybe you and I can do business together. Otherwise, I've had enough of Grossberg and his associates.
He wants money. I doubt I have enough. The sums mentioned on the piece of paper are quite...
You again. Do you have the money Grossberg owed me?
Do I? I doubt it, but...
I don't have anything like 14,000 Deutschmarks in my wallet.
Fair enough.
You wouldn't take a traveler's check, would you?
No.
Didn't think so.
Maybe I can get a loan.
I forgot something. I'll be back later.
Uh-huh.
Maybe I can get a loan through my lawyer.
Could you pull some cash for me from the Ritter account?
Sure. How much do you need?
14,000 marks.
Are you sure it's wise to carry so much?
I won't be carrying it long.
All right. Frau Hogel, gehen Sie zur Bank und holen Sie mir 14.000 Mark vom Ritterkonto ab. Ja, schönen Dank. Per Perhaps you'd like to make out a will while we wait.
How about if I just leave everything to you?
I wish you would leave everything to me.
Thanks, darling. I don't have anything else to say right now. Well, I'm off. See you, Harry.
Goodbye.
Well, I must say, this is quite an exorbitant sum of money to risk on possibly getting some information. But I guess depending on how much he still has, it might be pocket change to him.
You again. Do you have the money Grossberg owed me?
I don't have anything like 14,000 Deutschmarks in my wallet. $14,000 in cash.
Come in. Please. Not good, huh? The smell. These stinking animals. No matter how much I spray them down, they smell.
Some creatures are like that, yes.
I'd be interested in hearing your business plan, Herr Knight.
What kind of exotics did you get for Grossberg?
Anything. Cats he mostly got. Things that make good coach, you know. Things you can't get on the market. But for you, you pay cash up front. I get you anything.
Can you get hippopotamuses?
Okay. Maybe not anything. But most things I can get. You need some cats soon, huh? Gorilla. I can get gorilla.
Well, it's possible. I'll let you know. Did Grossberg harvest the furs, or did you?
Me? I do it. Only cost 250 marks extra, and I do a good job. You get the skin all clean for that. Not the meat. You pay more for the meat.
Naturally.
But every few months, Grossberg, he wanted the whole thing live. I don't know what he did with those. I don't ask questions.
I think I know. Did you talk to Grossberg before he died?
Yeah, sure. A few days ago. I called the bastard for my money. He told me about you, you know.
He did?
Yeah, sure. Said he had a new business partner. And that soon he would have much money and could pay me everything. I thought he was lying. Now you show up. It's good for me he was telling the truth.
Yeah.
It actually wasn't me. It was the guy from the lodge, right? But obviously this guy doesn't know it.
Hey, how did Grossberg's export go?
Okay. Usually I bring animals in, not sell them out. I worked hard to find someone to take those too.
Oh, where did the exports end up anyway?
Taiwan. A zoo, they said. But I don't believe it. The restaurant is what I think.
Do they sell wolf meat at Taiwanese restaurants?
Why not? They sell tiger. Those people, they eat anything.
There were 2 wolves, right?
Yeah, sure. Male and female.
Could I see where you kept the wolf?
Yeah, sure. I kept them both in the last cage on the right. The one against the wall.
I'm not sure what else to say. These animals are filthy. Hungry, too. I'd like to... If I ever solve this case, I'll sick Liebe on this guy. If I ever solve this case, I'll sick Liebe on this guy. If I ever solve this case, I'll sick Liebe on this guy. These animals are filthy. Hungry, too. I'd like to put Dorn in one of these cages and leave him there. These animals are filthy. Hungry, too.
What is exactly... Like, I'm looking for something here, right? It seems I've
If I ever...
just missed it.
There's something in there, but I can't tell what it is. That cat is just waiting for me to stick my arm in there again.
Is this the glorious moment
I'm not sure what else to say.
where I go and buy some sausage to bribe the... Yeah, judging from this blinking, it very well might be.
I don't think she speaks much English. Besides, she only wants to talk about white sausages.
How about we finally do that?
Can I have some of that, Weisswurst?
6 Mark, bitte. Dankeschön.
Bitte.
And she has waited my entire stay for this glorious moment.
Don't these sausages look a little pale to you? Don't these sausages look a little pale to you? Maybe I'll just hold on to them.
Yeah, I do have a perfect use for them though. Possibly. Maybe.
Hilda and Possible's tags. So much for the killer zoo wolves theory. I'm not sure what else to say. The sleazebag lost them. I'm not about to give them back.
Okay, so the only thing to do is here, which I assume at this point must have to do with the lodge hunting expedition, right?
I don't have anything else to say right now.
Yeah.
Not the least. Clever. Wie geht's? Good. There you are. Ready to go?
I suppose, I don't really have any stuff. Von Agnes said you had guns at the lodge?
Oh, we'll fix you up. Never fear. Gentlemen, let's go. Henneman, Price. You two sleep in Price's room. Gabriel will take Henneman's for now.
Herrgott Sakra.
Yeah, Baron.
Your room is the last door on the left upstairs. Today, we relax. Tomorrow, we hunt.
Great. Can't wait.
There's nothing in here. I'll never be able to sleep in this place, not without a barricade on the door.
What? How is this different? You were content enough to sleep in the freaking Baron's estate.
I could use a shower, but I want to look around first.
Like, it's not that I'm disagreeing with this. I'm actually very much agreeing with this. I'm just blown away by the inconsistency of Gabriel's head.
Hey.
Okay, so that's Price's bedroom. I think I stole some rope or something. To be honest, I should have saved before I tried that.
I'm pretty sure Herr Price is in there, and I don't want to know what he's doing.
Okay, let's save now, just to be sure.
It's no use. I saw him lock it myself.
Ja? Herein!
Oh, sorry, I didn't know you were busy.
Mach nicht, I'm always up for company.
Okay.
So, amuse me, Herr Knight.
Tell me about the club.
From what I hear, you've already grilled the others about it. Really, it's so tedious.
All right, we can talk about something else. Can I assume you're a fan of the club philosophy?
Well, look at me. I love to eat and I love to drink. I own a butchery and a brewery, which means I love people who love to eat and drink. If I could make it the national religion, I would.
Point taken. Have you heard of the Black Wolf?
Nein, I don't know this.
Are you sure?
Maybe there are black wolves here, maybe not. I have never seen them, I have only heard them.
What do you mean you heard them?
These wolves in the woods. I'm glad I never saw them. They make such sounds. It makes your hair stand on end.
Are you telling me you've heard wolves around here?
Yeah, of course. You should be sure you don't go out in the dark at night. These wolves, sometimes they sound very close by.
But Klingman told me wolves are extinct in Germany, except for maybe a few in the Alps. We're not close to the Alps, are we?
Your Herr Doctor is obviously mistaken. There are wolves in the woods. I've heard them myself, many times.
Do you know what type of animal we'll be hunting tomorrow?
Deer, I suppose.
Oh, that's too bad. I mean, it's too bad we don't have something more interesting to hunt.
What do you mean?
Well, Grossberg's death's gonna make it difficult to get anything really challenging. Leopards, lions, things like that.
You enjoy sticking your neck out, don't you?
Do I?
If it were me, I wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of someone like Von Zell.
Were you the club's main contact with Grossberg?
Yeah. Buying and selling exotic animals isn't exactly legal in Germany. The others didn't want to know.
What does Baron von Zell have to do with Grossberg?
Nothing.
But he knew Grossberg. You asked him about Grossberg the other night at the club.
My, what big ears you have.
You gave von Zell Grossberg's name, why?
Because he asked me for it.
Do you know why von Zell wanted Grossberg's name?
He did not share his reasons with me.
Well, you must have thought something.
I assumed that since Von Zell was getting too big for his britches, and since he was no longer von Glauer's pet, that he had intentions of leaving and starting his own club.
And you didn't have a problem helping him go independent?
I would love to see him leave. And I'm not the only one.
Would your cooperation in giving out Grossberg's name have anything to do with the money you owe von Zell?
How do you know about the money? You've only been with the club a few days. Did the Baron say something?
What's the big secret? Von Zell is a banker, isn't he?
That's right, he is a banker, and I am a successful businessman.
There you go. And he offered to cut your debt in half for a small favor, I understand. It's not your fault Grossberg's dead.
I think you should excuse yourself now, Herr Knight. It's getting cold.
Oh, sure. No problem.
Close the door on the way out, please.
To be honest, he was actually very accommodating for someone on whom I intruded in the bathroom. But maybe that's because he's drunk.
Come and see. What do you want, Knight?
Just scoping things out.
Really? Look all you want at the great wonders of this room, then leave. I'm trying to rest.
I wouldn't mind a chat, but Klingman needs a little attitude adjustment first. He's got a window, just like my room. I can't snoop around too much. Klingman's here. I wouldn't mind a chat. I can't snoop around too much. Klingman's here.
Enter. All settled there?
Uh-huh. Nice place.
Yes, it is. You should go for a walk. The woods are beautiful, and you could get your bearings before tomorrow's hunt.
Good idea.
That's me, Gabriel Knight. Friedrich wouldn't appreciate me messing around in here. Friedrich wouldn't appreciate me messing around in here. He's busy. I wish someone would start a fire. Nice closet.
Hey, Henneman. Looks like we finally have a chance to talk.
Well, as long as my glass is full, you can ask me anything you like.
Are you especially close to anyone at the club?
Oh, I drift on the fringes, Herr Knight. You, however, seem to have gone straight to the top.
Oh, I don't think so.
Don't be modest. Everyone can see you as a new golden boy. Why do you think Von Zell bothers to hate you?
Are you and Von Zell good friends?
No, I was never good enough for Von Zell. No, I get along better with those who do not think so much of themselves.
Von Agner?
Yeah, Von Eigner's a good man. Dr. Klingman, too, I like. He comes by the Donisel and drinks with me sometimes. Well, you could stop by sometime if you want. Yeah, I don't like drinking alone.
Thanks. Maybe I will.
Yeah.
You and Klingman make an unlikely pair. What do you find to talk about?
Herr Doctor likes to discuss the club philosophy. He's very enthusiastic, you know. That's what made him want to join in the first place.
You sponsored Klingman's membership.
Me? No, Von Zell.
Von Zell? He doesn't seem like the welcoming type.
Oh, that's what I thought, too. You know, when Von Zell brought Klingman in, I thought they must be very close. But the way Klingman asks questions, you'd think he hardly knew Von Zell. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. I mean, who can say why Von Zell does anything?
I think it's mostly because Von Zell is very into the philosophy of, you know, the ultimate predator, nature, blah, 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 whatever. And so is Klingman, because he actually talked about it even before I knew the club exists, back at the zoo. So I think Von Zell just wanted more people who support his sort of point of view, whereas Baron von Glover seems to have some second thoughts. Like when we were talking about it, and Gabriel asked, "Do you think it can go too far?" The Baron said, "I never thought about it before, but it has occurred to me. I have started to think about it recently." So maybe there is, well, clearly there is some kind of a divide, but maybe the divide is about, you know, Von Zell possibly, like, I'm not sure if Von Zell himself is the killer. It seems kind of red herringy, but, you know, maybe it's about the attitude towards the club's philosophy.
Is there any reason you don't want a room with Price?
No, you may not have noticed, but the man is a rotting schwein. Why the Baron puts up with him, I will never know. I can tell you what he's doing right now up there in his room. He has shut himself in the bathroom, and he isn't taking a bath. I tell you, you can't turn your back on a man like that. No one is safe.
What? What does that even mean? If you're implying he's masturbating, that doesn't... That is a solo action, by definition. You have no right to be threatened by someone doing that. And if you're implying he's gay, then, like, what does it have to do with him sitting alone in the bathroom? I'm pretty sure he's alone, by the head count.
I thought Price was a hotshot lawyer.
Yeah, was 10 years ago. He's lucky he doesn't need the money now because he can't get work.
Why not?
He's too obvious with his nature, you know? Okay, so maybe other men are like this, thinking only what's between their legs. Price, he has no respect for normal human decency. He flaunts his perversion.
Isn't that what the club's about? Getting in touch with one's instincts, being primal?
Yeah, okay, so it is. That's a question for the Baron, not for me. I only say what I see about Price.
This is a nice hunting lodge. Do y'all come here often?
Oh, at least once a month altogether. Oh, we can come anytime we want by ourselves.
Do you have any other properties where y'all hunt?
Yeah, we have a lodge at Alfdorf, but we don't go there much. It is not so convenient as this one.
Alfdorf. Is the club in Alfdorf close to a forest too?
Oh, not close. In. It's in the Naturpark Schwäbisch-Frankreicher Wald.
Of course it is. Have you ever heard of the Black Wolf?
Black Wolf? No.
Thanks for the talk.
Ja, auf Wiedersehen.
I have a feeling it can get pretty dark around here. I'd better be prepared. I don't even want to know what Price uses this rope for.
Oh, okay. I didn't connect the dots. So he's into like BDSM and stuff. Cause he had whips and ropes, and like I think some other things like leather attire in his wardrobe. So maybe that's the perversion that he's sort of alluding to. But again, what does it have to do with what a man does in his own bathroom is of no threat to anyone. Neither is, by the way, don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying even if he is gay or into BDSM, or both gay and into a BDSM and a serial masturbator, it doesn't matter. Obviously, none of this is something wrong. It's personal taste. As long as all of his sexual relations are consensual in nature, I don't have a problem with that, but I understand how people would back in the 90s, especially older people. Some people do even nowadays, especially, unfortunately, here where I live. Polish people, I would say, are pretty prudish in that regard, and LGBTQ sort of issues are a big topic nowadays here, and we're sort of long way behind more Western countries when it comes to just even the basic things such as gay acceptance. Like, people here have, many of them, unfortunately, have only barely arrived at the level where you can just be gay, and even then they have people get so precious about how same-sex attraction displayed publicly is somehow a case of homosexual propaganda, even though people display heterosexual attraction to each other all the time in public space, and nobody cares. So there is a lot happening and a lot still to do, unfortunately, here. So I understand how they would have a problem with that, possibly. I'm just trying to point out I don't. But with that being said, this episode has been long enough, so I'm going to save and end it for now. That's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.